Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. So I'm going to be doing a smoky sunset eye with the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I'm starting off with this like mustard colour in the palette, and I'm just using this as a transition colour through the crease. So please ignore the powder on the side of my face. I put down translucent powder so that I didn't get any fallout all over my face because I'd already done my skin. But if you didn't want any fallout, then I'd just do this step first. This palette didn't really have much fallout anyway, so it's not too bad. But I'm just using this mustard colour all over the crease just as a transition, and then I'm going to pick up a darker colour. It's like a burgundy reddish brown, and I'm just going to put that in to deepen the crease a little bit. I don't have the Jaclyn Hill palette that has the names on the back, so I don't know what they are, but I will link them down below. So yeah, just using this to deepen up the crease a little bit. Next up, I'm going to take the Colourpop Concealer. Mine's in the shade Fair 5, and I'm taking it on a little Real Techniques detail brush. You can't see that brush because I was way too zoomed in, but yeah, it's just a tiny little round top. I think it's like a detail brush, so it's really good to get a cut crease with. It's a really clean edge. This cut crease that I do in this video is absolutely terrible. It's not as sharp as I would like it to be. I don't know why I didn't take my time with it, but it worked out fine. But this is a really good brush for doing a cut crease with. Just look at the state of that cut crease on my right eye, it's just a mess, but it's fine, it's fine. Next I went in with like a more reddish toned colour. Again, I'll link them all below. I don't know the names of them, and it doesn't say on the palette or anything, so I will find them and link them below. But I'm just using an Anastasia brush. It's just what comes with the Modern Renaissance palette. I've never used this brush before in my life, but it's really fluffy, so that it diffused the colour quite nicely on the edge of the concealer for the cut crease, and it did. Yeah, so just like a purpley reddy brown. It's not the colour that I use to deepen the crease. I think it's just like one shade brighter, but it's just to add a little bit more depth and to tie everything together. Next I'm going to go in the black in the palette, and I'm just using this on a tiny little detailer brush just at the very edge of the outer V. This is just to create a little bit more depth. I don't really like using black too much on the outer crease because I feel like it can get too dramatic really quick, but I'm just blending this out with the darker purple shade so it kind of softens it a little bit. Next I'm taking a bone colour. This is from the Bybel BH Cosmetics palette. I did show it, but I've cut it out because again I was just way too zoomed in, you couldn't even see the palette properly. But it's just like a plain matte bone colour, just to add a little bit of brightness to the inner corners and the middle of the lid. Next I'm taking the NYX Vivid Liner in the colour Red. think it's like fire red or something like that. I'll link it down below. But I wanted something a little bit different with this look, and since I was doing a sunset, I thought a red liner would look quite nice. I got this liner for a Christmassy tutorial, but I think it looked quite nice with this when it was all finished. These liners are really easy to use as well. I'm used to like a brush tip, not a brush tip, like a foam tip, like the Kat Von D one, but this one was really easy to use. This is like a long thin brush. Please excuse my eyebrows as well, they desperately need doing, but I really wanted to film this video, so you just have to put up with big hairy brows for now, sorry. It was quite a bright eyeliner, but I felt like I did have to go over it twice. When it dried down, it dried to like a purpley red instead of like a true fiery red like it said it was. So next I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. These are just Primark specials. And I'm using Urban Decay's Perversion Mascara just to coat my lashes. Off camera, I went ahead and applied some Doll Beauty lashes in the shade Ruby. Not the shade, the style Ruby, I think it is. And then I'm just going back underneath my eyes with that same mustardy colour, just to tie the top and the bottom of the eyes together. Then I'm going back in with that purpley brown and adding that as well, just to add a little bit of depth. I don't apply mascara to my bottom lashes very often. I just don't like the way it looks on me. My bottom eyelashes are too long and it just looks stupid. So I didn't do that, I skipped that, but obviously if you're recreating this, then you can do that if that's what suits you best. Here I'm just wiping off the powder that I had under my eyes. And then there is a beautiful shimmery shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just using that to highlight my inner corners. And that is the finished look, guys. So if you liked this video, please like and subscribe, or leave me a comment down below letting me know what you'd like to see in the future. And I'll see you next time.